Boom! What's up, guys? Watch!
Hey!
We got Mike P!
Yes!
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
But yeah, guys, we're just doing an all-day marathon today, so we're just rotating people in and out. Handyman and Drugs were just on. They got to go catch their flight. Sago's on his way over, but we figured while we're waiting for him to come over, me and Mike P are going to watch a battle. And we're going to watch a battle that's international and that everybody always suggests us to do, which is a soul don't flop battle.
Yes. Yes. Anything soul related is beautiful.
Yeah, me and Mike P were talking earlier, like Soul is definitely one of our personal favorites, and I know you guys all love him too. So we've watched hella Soul battles already on this channel, but they're all fucking fire. And a battle that Mike suggested that we actually haven't watched is versus QUILL.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good battle overall.
Speaking of the UK scene, so you got announced a battle over there in Premier Battles.
Yes, man. Shout out to Shoddy Hara, man. Premier Battle Leagues, December 1st. It's gonna be a wild one, man.
Is this your first international battle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where have you battled? Like, mostly NY?
Always been New York. Always been New
Really?
York. My first 9 battles were on E&J Battlegrounds, which is a Long Island channel.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it went from after the 9 battles, it was Trap House. I battled in Connecticut once.
Okay, so you went to Connecticut.
And then yeah, it's been all URL until Florida, LA, and yeah.
Which was the Florida one? Oh yeah, Orlando. Duh. Yeah.
YK. And then yeah, yesterday B-Dot.
Tight, man.
Yeah,
it's fucking
man.
Awesome.
Traveling around.
Yeah.
Traveling around. It's all about the experience at this point, man.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean? Feel established. Now it's time to just keep doing, checking things off.
Yeah.
Checking things off.
And you're, like we talked earlier, like you're obviously a fan of Don't Flop. You're familiar with their audience.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
like, I feel like you're going to do really good over there.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see how it translates. Can't wait to see how it translates. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Very, very dope experience. Salute to Shoddy, man, for hitting me up, bro.
Yeah, word.
As soon as he hit me, I said, yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tell me when and where, and that's it.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, I know it's a Don't Flop battle, but we were talking earlier about the Premier battle and like how it's like structured and like how that's actually fucking hella dope. Like teams and like
man.
It's kind of like
they
a
got
tournament.
Football chants too, man.
Yeah, word. And they all have jerseys too.
Just beautiful, man.
Do you like football? Are you a fan of football?
I've watched it. Like I was a fan of it at certain times. Like at times where I just was watching it for like a year or so. But definitely a fan of it. Definitely a fan of it.
I just got onto it, like with the World Cup, of course. It's like easy to get into because it's so fun to watch.
Yeah,
but I know fucking nothing about it. Like I was calling diving flopping the other day, and like all these like UK cats were like, "It's called fucking diving, bro."
Yeah, bro.
You imbecile.
I learned more from like FIFA than I did actually like trying to. You know what I mean? Like after playing the game.
Yeah.
On a PlayStation, I was like, all right, this game is dope. Let's see how the real life shit is.
That makes sense.
And then I became a fan from there. And then my wife isn't even from here; she's from Brazil, so. She's
word.
Football.
So
yeah. So it's definitely easier to make that transition.
So is she like hella mad right now?
Yeah, she's sad.
Yeah. What about? Were you with her and the last World Cup?
Nah.
You guys weren't together?
No,
okay.
No.
I wonder how she felt then because that was insane,
bad, right?
Yeah. They got beat by Germany like 9 something.
0?
Yeah, I
I'm pretty sure
maybe it was 9-0 in Brazil too. And
I think that's why I wasn't with her at that point. I just hated anything pasty and anyone that looked like
for sure.
She just saw the scoreboard every time she saw a white person.
Yeah, word. World Cup's dope. But let's get into Soul versus QUILL. I think this is from one of Don't Flop's like staple events, maybe to say in the 8th birthday. Pat Stay versus Tony D on this card. Oh yeah. And Jonai versus who? Jonai battles Raptor.
Jonai battled Raptor.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
I didn't even remember that, man.
That's your favorite Jonai battle?
Yeah, it's in like top 3 easy.
Clayton's a huge Jonai fan, so I always ask any Jonai or A-Ward info from Clayton. He's got it all.
Dog, I know how life is, but Jonai need to come back, bro.
Dude, everybody said that, even like on the conversation I had with B-Day.
Too quick, bro.
Yeah, so
too quick, man.
Everybody wants to battle him. Everybody totally wants to battle him.
I battle him in a second, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even about stock versus.
I don't know. I think it's about. He'll come back. I feel.
I think he will.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it'll be important.
Yeah.
I think it'll be important. I think he left that much of a mark.
Yep.
That fast.
Yeah.
That he could decide to come back whenever.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Let's see what the volume is.
Parties, what's it about? It's at 10 p.m. Let's get into it now. We're here all night.
No offense,
One of the current. Quill won the flip and he chose to go first. It's Don Flop, APW leads. On my man, Quill. Let's go. Let's go.
How do you feel about Quill?
Quill's dope, man. I think Quill's dope.
Yeah.
Man, I miss them good old days when Tone was the champ. Or before Soul got banned and Osh was the champ. I mean, April's the last time you was around spitting raps. You should ask the crowd for forgiveness, cause you allowed the title. The stay with Soul ain't won a battle in 260,000 minutes. Get my silliness out of the way early. This ain't gonna go how your last battle ended. In fact, I hope Raptor isn't mentioned, cause title or not, this the first time you really gonna have to defend it. Before the title, everything was looking so rosy. Oh, that was looking so ropey. So you're a phony. You ain't as convincing on the throne as Tony and Rowan showed me. This time he sent you the coffin with a ghost emoji. This time he sent you the coffin with a ghost emoji. 163 centimeters tall. Soul's already 6 feet below me. It's been a good year, don't flop. I've been working hard. Yeah, I made mistakes. What did he do? Defend his title? Oh, is that it? He's been playing it safe. He's a champion for himself, before he's a champion for you. But who's the one who's been making champion moves? Blackout. Well done. You should have been on those planes with me. But while you content with being champion, I became the face of the league. What was saying? I went abroad and I had a board on my shoulders. I carried on flop. Rightfully at some point the fans got on my back. As for Blizzard, I'm sorry, I stand by my decision. Sometimes it's like that. As for my verse, yeah, I hold my hands high, that's my bad. But it ain't one of those, oh, I wish I could reverse time and go back. Cause whilst he was at home polishing his belt, man was out here flying the flag. He ain't right for the throne. He ain't right for the throne. Apart from the international guys that have flown, I went out and represented for everyone in this fucking building twice on my own. So what kind of position you think you want to be dissing me for not spitting against Blizzard when I'm putting in the work that you didn't? You done it.
It's a good angle too, man. It's a good angle to hold like you're comfortable where you're at and you're not really taking chances and doing this and doing that.
And especially like I represented this league and you didn't do that at all.
Yeah, exactly. And you're gay.
Yeah, and you're short and you're gay.
You're short and you're gay.
You're a pedophile.
You know what also what I respect about the UK every time? They have zero filler.
Yeah.
There's nothing that is thrown away, man. Everything is just connected for the most part.
You're right.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So what kind of position you think you want to be dissing me for not spitting against Blizzard when I'm putting in the work that you didn't? You done it. He done that anti-Murray on us. Is he fucking kidding? You went to Worldom and represented Scotland. Man, I represented Britain. Now I saw how that scheme, he's putting everything into perspective. Like, oh, it's Scotland you represented. Everyone on YouTube I've been forgetting. Everyone in this room have been neglected. Bagnall Kruger been neglected. Luna Heretic, Caliban, shut the fuck up. Especially when the disrespect don't stop. How is Organic giving you 4 chances to introduce yourself and not once have you mentioned Don't Flop? What's that about?
God damn it, Soul, your defense sucks sometimes.
Right?
Well.
Like, yep, got me.
You mentioned Don't Flop. What's that about?
I don't give a fuck. That was such
It's kind of fire, though. It's kind of fire.
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely.
Once have you mentioned Don't Flop?
Definitely Wooders. Yeah, because it makes it like, what the fuck does that even
Slipping
mean?
and fell,
Sorry,
so how you gonna throw away your support? You should get at the people's elbow. I mean, you got it. You got the title. He got the title, but he's not the people's champ. You lost to Chris Leeson fights. You having a right laugh, but it's cool, it's Soul. He's gonna recover quick like an ice bath. No, that didn't happen quite fast. In fact, It worsened as time passed. You choked against caustic, then left to brew like a builder's tea. Now where were you when shocks have been grinding? Go ahead, spill the beans. You disappeared. You disappeared. Couldn't handle a loss. Meanwhile, I'm reaching out for my goals at the hand of God. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm reaching out for my goals at the hand of God. Gemini's proving he's been an animal on top since Panda Pops. And you want that? You want that? You ain't been there for the fans a lot. He's on that Gary Lineker behaviour. Oh, he hasn't been seen on the card. Now it's the birthday and he need an ego massage, acting like a diva. Yeah, he been a menage. I put in Katie Piper work. Ooh, I've been on a graph. You need to be dethroned, and whether it gets only D's thrown. Mind me of a little kiddie wearing daddy's business suit. Like, oh, it's so cute, but even with a belt, he couldn't wear the trousers or walk in his shoes. I mean, he was nice against Major and Raptor. Outside of the title, your performances are having a real issue. Granted, you can bar, bro, but those wins are the only reason we feel Mitchell. The punches I land, Lord. You getting barred by me, so yeah, that was a soap bar. But he dropping bars and so can't rap with me, so drop him quicker. Topspin, we are not the same Don. I put a knife in a soul like James Bond, flame on. Go ahead, say a list of battlers' names that's forever long. How I'm supposed to owe something to the whatever crop. And nowadays I'm part of the fell-off crop. Like
I didn't catch that, reaching out for my goals like the hand of God. That was actually crazy. The world, there was like a play in the World Cup called like the hand of God, where someone, you know how it's illegal to touch the ball like with your hand?
Yeah.
And someone like shot a goal, but they hit it with their hand, but they didn't call it. So it's like they call it the hand of God because it's like they won off of that, but it should have been overturned or something like that. That was actually dope. Reaching out for my goals like the hand of God. That was fire.
Drop him quicker, topspin. We are not the same Don. I put a knife in a soul like James Bond, flame on. Go ahead, say a list of battlers' names that's forever long. How I'm supposed to owe something to the whatever crop. And nowadays I'm part of the fell-off crop. Like the last 2 years hasn't been me Raptor shuffle gem and shocks, but you from that golden era. Stop, I look around and you from that not to be here forever crop. So how's he gonna go on like our current roster won't last? Granted, Luna and Gris paved the way, but we've taken our own path. So how's he gonna be patronising when this condescending? Oh, and Danny Jack had a better year than that champion. I almost forgot to mention. I'm from that Callum Boom Eking Gibbo crop. He didn't mention my name in that scheme because he respect me. Now the crop top, oh, I see the belly. I've been training, you know, Rocky 3, running along the beach. I'm knocking speed bags with Apollo Creed. Now I'm a lockjaw to handle my biz. If the title's on the line, I'll be grabbing that shit. I ain't the type that lets go, champ. Shannon Briggs.
That's fun.
I mean, I didn't even win the title yet. But Trump's become president, and I'm not sure how much time we have left. I have one of the best webcams this year. On beat, you still need to prove you're a killer, Jed. I'm waiting for you to bring history through the booth like Bill and Ted. But you got...
I feel like now he's picking up his cars like punching. Yeah. He did a lot of just like talking without really double meanings to it, you know what I mean? Just like, you're an asshole and you're not from here.
Yeah, I think Don't Flop definitely suffers sometimes from like very incestual lines of like, I did this and then you weren't there this time, but I was totally there. That's why you're fucking not good.
Yeah, it doesn't really break the ceiling of like reaching out to other people where they understand it. It's like you have to be here.
Up on the game of Don't Flop.
Or literally living here to understand anything,
Yeah. But he's definitely like being more direct now and
yeah.
But you got throwaway bars. He's got throwaway bars. That's why you get his tape hold. Because ain't nobody playing his rap CD in the car unless it's Wayne's World. You know, rap CD, Bohemian Rhapsody, Wayne's World. I ain't gonna go in on your relationship with your girl. Cause my heart sank from the story. How we whipped for long distance like Frankie the Tory. But I'll give you some advice. I'll give him some advice so he hasn't got to fly next time he wants to be hitting that. Before you swagging your fingers a match, you can actually lower the distance on the Tinder app. my bad. Nah, they're saying beating soul on paper can't be done. Like we hand her our lyrics, he marks it and tells us who's won. Now, I'm sorry to mention names, but other than Og and Ark, our champion is the least active battler on this card. So what's this year to us? You lot are familiar with the story about the tortoise and the hare, right? He can say whatever he wants about the road that I went by. It took me from its rear view to its headlights. Swat! Headlights, swat! I'm dead flat. You fucking... Yeah. I miss the old soul. The one that's spitting bars, the definition of Jeffro. Back when your pen game had death's notes. Maybe it still does, hate knows. The old soul, the punch caustic in the face like he glitch code. No, I see it, like his fist thrown. Hand on weak, I'll punch on my primary school disco. Try that with me. Try that with me. I'll decapitate him, head in the fridge. Patrick Bateman, yeah. Fuck it, Leo on Wall Street, I ain't fucking leaving, cause I'm feeling hella strong, I ain't going anywhere.
Dope fucking round, man, from Quill. Tight ass round. I've always though had a problem with that fucking slogan, dude.
Yeah.
Put the kettle on.
Put the kettle
Let's
on.
have some tea after these bars.
Get him the crump out of here.
Earl Grey for me.
That's crazy.
But dope round from Quill. That was
absolutely,
fucking hella tight,
man.
man.
It's so fuck. I can't even imagine how hard it is to be consistent in a what, an 8-minute round, 9-minute round. That's
do you think it's easier to do a 1-rounder than a 3-round battle?
Possibly.
Because you just have to run through it
you
once.
You just run through it. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I only did one 1-rounder, and it was like only 5 minutes. So no, I don't remember it being an issue. I mean, I don't really see that much of an issue anyway, like when it comes to doing anything. So
I guess that 1-rounder was like you treated that as an actual 1 round.
Yeah,
where they
round,
treated like that's 3 rounds of material in 1 round.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 minutes would be a round and a half on the URL. So this is like a full URL's worth of material.
Yeah, one fucking round.
9 minutes of fucking round.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dope round by Quill, but I think it's pretty beatable by Soul, and definitely Soul going second has the advantage because people are going to remember that walking out.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cats love Soul over there. Just like they're like, go Soul, come on, come on.
Yeah.
It's like their hero.
Yeah.
Alright, hold it down. Yo, they're saying too many matches like this are gonna fuck our channel. I mean, shit. This ain't even the first time me versus Quill has been a 1-round battle. No, don't act confused. It's time I told you the actual truth. I did write 1 round when you battled this. Yo, you edged the first and third, but in the second round he battered you. Black and blue. Which one do you think I wrote? I'll leave that to you. Yo, now some said he wasn't gonna show up. And I ain't even gonna mug him. Because based on recent form, that's a pretty fucking reasonable assumption. Yo, now that's predictable, but with Quill there ain't a boatload of angles. So I'm not saying you're the first person to no-show a battle, but you might be the first person to no-show a battle, turn up to the event, and watch the whole show of battle. Now to those hopeful fans, that's a low blow. That ain't even a no-show. That's a show up, then go home. Why? Because our booked a bus to take him home, and then he said he wanted a train. So he fucked the whole event. Tell this middle-tier diva that this is owed revenge because you got a train to this battle. And you're about to get coached again. You even... You even ducked your clash against my verse. That's a one-rounder. You should have done the same against my verse, because you cancelled at the venue versus Blizzard. That ain't very cold. Same against my verse. No excuse, you just never wrote. Back then you were getting asked. Right now you're getting told to face this YouTube sensation. Just take this L and show. Alright, this is the bad news, Quill. Your death drew near. In fact, it's all bad news. But this is the best news here. You're so desperate for a train, when I end you here, you're headlining training days for the next 2 years. Shit, he pissed off. Oi! Shit, he pissed off his friends. Now he's shit on the bed. I power slam him, he's power napping. I rip off his head. It's bound to happen. I'm down to lap him or pit stop instead. Jump out and scrap him. I'm down for action like big body best. Counteractive. I live off your death. This coward chat that he off-boating like Jon Snow when Rickon was dead. Even. Oh, it's counteractive. I live off your death. This coward chat that he off-boating like Jon Snow when Rickon was dead. Even Kim Jong's impressed with his kid from the West. Frankenstein's lab design. I think Shocks is next. I'm Black Sabbath, eat bat sandwiches. The stage is what I'm rocking, or act savage. I'm Pan's Labyrinth, what you facing's eye popping. But if he Quill, that's the way he written. Faded ink, I'm Gabriel's wing, faintly dipped in the blood of an atheist. Drop my raps on a pagan skin, body bag who they baby, and probably ask them to save him. Copy that like a plagiarism. Oi, I'm omni-talented, cater to all the fans who are paid who can watch it back with their mates and then probably catch what they maybe missed. Brought a faggot who lately have been acting the shady and got entrapped by Canadians. Come on, family, don't take the piss. Oi, I'm about to go on another beheading streak. You about to catch me in the middle of it like STDs and Freshers Week.
Yeah, maybe just like their version of Spring Break or something.
Spring Break, yeah.
But yo, I was thinking this the whole time. Do you ever deal with this too? Like when you're kind of like getting cotton mouth and like you're like waiting for a big reaction to like take a sip of water, but you can't get it and it's like making it worse. You're like fuck.
Yeah. Last night, there's the times where you run out and then like I have a bar hit. And I think I'm gonna either get like the or they're gonna keep yelling, and I go to grab the water, and everything just stops. Yeah. I'm just like,
and then you have to keep going.
I have to keep going.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because I was noticing that was with him because somebody handed him water, and he like undid it like 3 times. He's like, fuck, I can't get the.
Yeah, that's actually an issue for me, man. I feel like I make a lot of awkward moments because I always go to grab water, and it's like 1.5 seconds of too much silence. And it just gets weird.
And you can't just like be like, because people are like, he's joking, he's fucking joking, you know?
Like, keep going.
Yeah.
1-1. Like STDs and Freshers Week.
The first years in the UK.
Yeah. Cool. Makes sense.
I'm about to go on another beheading streak. You about to catch me in the middle of it like STDs and Freshers Week. Probably get stage fright, buried on the same night. Funny how Quill won't see the next daylight. So cross the line.
That's crazy. Because Daylight has Quill tattooed on his neck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Next daylight. So cross the line. So cross the line, get ostracized. I'm sick of all your pompous lies. Don't want the title shot in private, but fronts is what he wants online. Treat him like a founding father. They offered Guy what was mine, and Quill ain't have the constitution to want to sign the dotted line. These lot turn down the shot when you've given it to the main. Then jump up lying on Twitter like you would take it. So jam, Quill, Shocks, Dubs, bring them. You knew I'd break them. I'm killing off your contenders quicker than you can make them. Because I'm the guy that's got the shit these bitches want to chase. I'll turn Marcellus Wallace to the gimp that's in the chains. That they say is golden for soul to convincing to this place, but you get beaten to a pulp, bruv. It's fiction in this case. But But you weren't even in the running, so your whinging is a waste. You're more like Monsieur Candy. If he thinks I'll be unchained, then he must have bumped his skull. If he thinks he's in this race and you ain't even got a brand, so get that shit up out my face, I'ma run away with it. Up here bodying rivals who wanna battle the champ, but not for the title. So what, listen, what happens when I leave? Is this something you actually haven't grasped? Do you want Danny Jack as a champ? This is how you get Danny Jack as a champ. Yo, but I guess it's a tough sell when he bitched it with Blizzard, ran off to Canada and then got wigged by Ellipsis. Didn't get much love. I guess they took left of you, look shaky with the triple dot like Facebook Messenger, but oh, you Resident Evil, that type of writer still ill. So Tony, S-Class and T-Virus skills. He spent his time writing bars, should have spent it writing wills, cause I ain't here for an orderly face-off like Silent Hill, you Cause I ain't here for an orderly face-off like Silent Hill. He float like a butterfly on the killing jar. You got a Mickey Mouse following in shitty bars. I got a Mickey Mouse following, cause if we spar, I use my key for a blade and it ain't Kingdom Hearts. But fuck, how can you compare us in the way that we grind? I'm 12-hour coaches, 10-hour buses and 8-hour flights. You get a 4-hour coach and you ain't able to rhyme, you're a waste of my talent and a waste of their time. Crazy. So it's like, how can you compare us in the way that we grind? I'm 12-hour coaches, 10-hour trains and 8-hour flights. You get a 4-hour bus and you ain't able to rhyme, you're a waste of my talent and a waste of their time. I bust to London, Bristol, Brighton from a place up in Fife. I had to cut my own travel, had to take what was mine. You live in London, swing a stick, you got a place you can rhyme. You got a pack on your back, I got a fucking nation on mine.
That's crazy.
So I'm taking the shine that you got being Clint's martyr. Been absolutely trashed since Raptor, Vince Carter, and ain't even a patch on ill. Big Pharma, you fell cards, I'm 15 bags on the Kickstarter, bitch. And even if the guy just begs to try and best me, it's like this event. No matter how much you try sell out, your style is empty, bitch.
Well, it looked like a big ass venue though.
Yeah, that's pretty large.
Definitely got soul.
Yeah, I got soul in that one.
Yeah.
Soul's just hard to beat, man.
Nah, he's
super
very
hard to beat.
He's very, and a lot of people think like, oh, if you don't punch, you could just, all right, just punch, and you're gonna win by default. But nah,
Yeah.
punches don't always work either.
Yeah. I feel like the battles he lost to, he kind of beat himself in as well.
Yeah.
The Caustic battle, even though Caustic did pretty good, I feel like he just fucked up a lot in that battle. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he choked in that one, right?
Yeah.
In one of the rounds.
Yeah, in the third round. Which is the round that he was like, I'm gonna get super personal now, and like just started listing off like Caustic's family members. Then he choked and it made it like even more worse. Like, Jesus, man. But yeah, Soul versus Quill, dope battle.
Absolutely.
On both parts. I would edit to Soul. I feel like Quill rapped for longer, which is like pretty fucking impressive. He had a ton of material.
Yeah.
But yeah, Soul. I think also you have the advantage going second in a one rounder of that length because you immediately leave with them in your mind. You know.
Absolutely. At the end of that, you're only thinking about what you can remember from it, and you're gonna grab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was a dope battle. And I think there's two different types of talking. Like they were both talking to each other, but Soul just had more double meanings, like more meanings behind it, as opposed to Quill just stating things.
Yeah.
Soul was actually doing something with what he was stating. So.
Yeah, that's all true.
Yeah,
all right, guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna get the saga in here in a second. So we might pee in the saga. So stick around, and we'll be right back.